How's it going, campers and parents? My name is Mr. Tyler, and this week's theme is Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, which means we are Disney themed. So today I'm going to be doing a Mulan inspired workout for y'all. What you're going to need is an open space like I have. It's too hot outside, that's okay. Just find an open space indoors maybe. You also need a broomstick or like switcher handle or PVC pipe like I'm using here. You can also use a hockey stick if you got one, a golf club, and or a baseball bat. Baseball bat might be a little bit more difficult just because you need something a little bit longer. But if that's all you have, you can also make do with that. And then you need some water if we want to make sure we're staying hydrated as we're getting our fitness on, all right? So we're going to start with a quick warm-up. Start by putting your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. You're going to reach down to your right leg for about 5 to 10 seconds. Then your left leg. And then now down the middle. Do that, so kick out your legs, get them out to the sides, get them out in front, get them behind you, do whatever, alright? Now, take your right arm, you're going to put it across your body, put your left arm perpendicular to your right arm, and you're going to pull back just like this. And this is going to be for 5 to 10 seconds. You go ahead and switch arms, doing the same thing, other way. This next one, you're going to take your right arm, you put it behind your left shoulder, so it should look something like this. You're going to take your left arm and place it on the elbow of your right arm and pull down as hard as you can. Pull down for another 5 to 10 seconds. Alright, switch sides this time. Left arm, right shoulder, right arm, left elbow. Here we go. Alright, now we're going to be jogging in place. We're going to change from jogging to running. So we're going to start off with a nice slow jog. And just slow jog for anywhere between 10 to 15 seconds. And then after you have completed that, you're going to switch to faster running for another 10 to 15 seconds. And then even faster. And then even faster, as fast as you can go. And you're done. Alright? That's the warm up. Now we're going to get into the actual workout portion of this Mulan workout we're doing. I'm going to run you through each of the movements and modifications for each movement. First movement is going to be squat chops, okay? Now, what a squat chop looks like is something like this. So I'm going to go to the left first, so I'm going to put my arms above my right leg. As I squat down, I'm going to chop to my left. And then I'm going to do the same thing other side, just like this. Think about the attackers that might be coming up against Mulan, right? They're coming up really fast, maybe really low. You got to squat down, chop them out of the way. Some modifications for that. If you can't do the chopping motion, just do the squat motion, right? Just sort of squat down. If squatting is a little bit tough for you, just bend your knees as far as you can go and still come up. You can even try this with a chair. So if you want, if squatting is a little bit more difficult for you, take a chair, place the chair behind you, and just sit in the chair and then stand up again. Okay, that might make things a little bit more easy, or a little easier for you guys if you are having trouble with the squatting. The next portion is going to be lunge chops. Same idea, just we're going to be lunging either to the right or to the left. If you're lunging to the right, you're going to be chopping left. If you're lunging to the left, you're going to be chopping right. All right? So what that looks like is something similar to this. All right? Maybe attackers are coming on the side. They're coming from the side and they're coming low. You got to sidestep away, boom, shoot the bad guy away, right? That's how that works. All right, the next exercise we got is going to be 20 punches. You know the deal here. You're going to be punching your arms out like this. Boom, 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 boom. Going as fast as you can, but as slow as you must, right? As slow as you must, but as fast as you can. That's going to be our goal for this workout, is go as slow as you can, or go as slow as you must, but as fast as you can, right? All right, so after your 20 punches, you have archers. Archers look something like this. You take the bow out, place it in, boom, let it go, right? And you're just going to do that motion. So let's say like you're right-handed, you want to load the bow with your right hand, fire away. You do that if you're left-handed, you just load the bow with your left hand. Same difference there, right? However you want to do it, and split it up, right hand, left hand, that's up to you. We're going to now move to the ground to show you some of our other exercises. Okay, the first ground exercise we have is donkey kicks, okay? So what that looks like is you're gonna be on your hands and knees, you're gonna be touching the ground just like this, and you're just gonna kick your leg out, and you're gonna alternate, okay? Now, if you're having trouble with this kicking out, just try to kick out a little bit. You don't have to fully extend, right? You can just kick out to here, just lift your knee up. You don't have to kick out fully, but if you can, certainly try it. And if this is too easy for you, try when you kick out to hold there for a second and then come back down, okay? The next one we have is shoulder taps. This one is a little bit on the advanced level, okay? So what a shoulder tap looks like is something like this. You're gonna be in a push-up formation, just as so, and then you're going ahead and just touch your shoulders just like this, okay? And that's a shoulder tap. Now, if you can't shoulder tap, you don't have to lift your hand up entirely. So let's say you're in your push-up formation, all you have to do is just lift up your hands just like this, if you can't make it all the way up to your shoulders. If you're having trouble even staying in the push-up formation, that's okay. Try doing it from the position that we were in with donkey kicks, where you're gonna keep your knees on the ground as well, and then do the shoulder taps with your knees on the ground, okay? That can help. The last exercise we have on the floor is going to be climbers. This one is another challenging one. How this works is essentially you're gonna have a push-up formation, and you're gonna bring your right leg to your right arm, and your left leg to your left arm, but pretty fast. So it's gonna look something like this. Right. So if you can't do that, that's okay. There's a few modifications you can try. The first one would be just bringing your leg up slightly, not all the way up, but just slightly. The next one would be just to get into a plank. So what a plank looks like is you're gonna take your forearms and place your forearms on the ground, and then get into that push-up formation and just keep your back as straight as you possibly can, just like this. All right, this last piece is going to be fun. It's gonna be with your broomstick. The first thing you're gonna practice with your broomstick is side kicks. So, Mulan's got a spear of some sort. It's probably not a broomstick, most likely a spear. And she's got to defend herself with it, right? So, we're talking about side kicks. What I want you to do is, if you're gonna be kicking with your right leg, take the broomstick, hockey stick, whatever you're using, and place it in your left hand to hold yourself up. Then take your right foot and just boom, kick it out just like that, all right? Bam. Same thing, other way, right hand on the broomstick, left leg's coming out, boom, boom, all right? Lastly, we're gonna be practicing our broomstick twirling. So sort of going like this, right? Start slow, and then go faster, and then faster, and then faster, all the way so you can't go anymore. All right, so here's the deal. I have all of the sets and repetitions in the written portion of this week's camp in the little file that we send in the emails. However, I will put on the screen right now the number of repetitions and sets that are supposed to be for beginner, intermediate, and advanced. All right, so now it's time for our cool down. We're gonna do the same thing as the warm-up, just in reverse. So if you remember, the last part of our warm-up was starting with a jog and then turning into a really fast run. This time what we're gonna do is start with a really fast run and then turn into a jog, okay? So we're gonna start with that. So we're gonna start really fast run, and then casually just slow down all the way to a jog. Just take our left arm, put it behind our right shoulder, and pull down just like here for 5 to 10 seconds. And then we switched it. And then we went here. And then we reach down the middle. Before that to the left. Before that to the right. Take it out. Give yourself a round of applause. Pat yourself in the back. That was nicely done. All right, thank you for joining me for this Mulan-inspired workout during Disney Week, and I will see you guys next week.